What is up, guys? This is Lord Aziz, and I'm back again with my new video. And this video, I'm going to start talking about Jesus. Well, we know the Jews, Christians, and the Islam. What did those three believe about Jesus? First of all, what did Jews believe about him, and what did the Christian believe about Jesus, and what the Islam said about the Jesus? Is he real or not? Well, first I'm start talking with the Christians. The Christians said that some of Christians said that Jesus is the Lord. He is the God. That's what some Christians said. But some of the other Christians said, no, Jesus, he probably is the Lord. But he's not the God. He is son of a God. And they said that Jesus accepted to be suffered and punished from the God. So he want to let the God's mercy have on people because the crimes and the mistake that they did. So that Jesus wanted to punish want a punishment from the God, so the people won't be punished from the God. God will forgive them. That's what I've heard from the Christians. And if I was wrong, please comment and tell me that I was wrong. And what did you believe about Jesus? And about Jews, what did they say about the Jesus? Well, Jews Jews said that Jesus, the real Jesus, that the prophets haven't risen yet. The prophet man called Jesus haven't arrived yet. He haven't born. The man called Jesus before that he arrived. They said that his mother was they called that his mother she brought a kid. It's like what they called adultery. With my respect for everyone, they said that Jews said that Jesus' mother, she was adultery. So Jesus, the kid that he arrived, one day he told the people that he is the Jesus, and they said that man was a liar. He's not the prophet man. He's not the real Jesus. So they think that they killed him. They think they killed that man called Jesus, and they said the real Jesus, and what they mean is the prophet Jesus will arrive in someday, but when they don't know. So they didn't believe in him. So that's why that some Christian hate him, because some Christian said that Jews killed Lord Jesus. All right, and then I'll start talking about the Islam. What did the Islam say? First of all, about the Christians believed and Jews believed about Jesus' story. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I said what I know about what they believed about him. And if I was mistake again, send a comment so I can learn more about you and about your religions. But I know what the Islam said everything about Jesus, his story, and if he is a prophet man, if he is a Lord, if he is son of a God. I'll tell you now. One day, his story first starting with his mother. His mother called Maryam. What did the Quran said? The Quran said that the God first, the God has sent to her an angel. It said, فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا. It means as God sent it to her. It's like a creature and imaginations. He's an angel. but he's turned into a human. That anyone will see him will think he's a human, but they don't know what's inside of him. Inside, he's an angel, but from outside, he looks like a human. So the God said, فأرسل إليه روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا. قالت إني أعوذ بالرحمن منك إن كنت تقيا. She was like surprised. Who is this strange guy that he just came there? He just appeared here. Who is this guy? She was afraid. That angel told her, what did he say? قال إنما أنا رسول ربك لأهب لك غلاما زكيا. What that means, that he said, I am a messenger from your God. I'm an angel. I came here to tell you that you will have a boy. You will have a boy, a baby boy. And she was like, how can I have a boy? قالت أن يكون لي غلام ولم يمسسني بشر ولم أكو بغيا. It means, how can I have a boy? How can I have a kid? How can I have a baby without there's no man has touched me yet. No man touched me, and I wasn't adultery. It's like I did nothing wrong. No man touched me. No man have a bed with me. I was alone all of the time. How can I have a baby? قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين. It means that God said it's something. It's like that angel told her that this thing, something easy. It's not impossible for the God. Nothing impossible for the God creates the human. He can create whatever he wants. So that kid has born with a mother that no man touched her. That means Jesus. The Islam told us that Jesus, he have a mother. Her mother called Maryam, but he doesn't have a father. So the angel told her, قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين ولنجعله آية للناس ورحمة منا وكان أمرا مقضيا. It means the God has chosen you to have this kid, the man called Jesus, the prophet man, the messenger, that he will tell people the truth after they get lost about what about the goddess. They want to know what they don't know what's the God exactly, and who is he, and who is the old prophet that they arrived long ago. They know that Jesus will rise again, and they've been waiting for him. So the God in this time, he chose this lady called Maryam to have this kid, and this kid doesn't have a man. Why? Because the God want to show the people what he can do, that there's nothing impossible. This kid can be raised, can be born without a man, only a single mother, no man, that he can do whatever he wants and when he wants. So and then one day she came to the people holding the baby. The baby in the mother's body, he needs like 9 months to be raising, and she must eat and drink so she can raise the baby. But this Jesus, he raised like in one day only. In one day he grown up. He grown up so fast, so quickly, by the God's order. And then she born it, and she went into a people. That angel that he told her that you will have a kid, he told her, do not speak to the people. Don't say any words. Whatever they told you, do not speak with them. So she went to a people holding this kid, and she'd been silenced. She haven't said anything. And the people, when they saw her, they were like, what have you done? How did you brought your father? He's a known man. His name was Umran. How could you do this? You shamed your father. You've shamed your family. Your family is perfect people. How could you do this? That's adultery. That's something wrong you did. You've done something wrong. While she was holding the baby, she was silent. She haven't speak yet. And then Jesus, he was like a baby. He was like a baby. And this age, it's impossible that he speak. All he do is just crying and breathe. But Jesus was different than the other humans. He speak. And what did he say? قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا وبرا بوالدتي ولم يجعلني جبارا شقيا والسلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا ذلك عيسى ابن مريم. In the Quran, his name is Isa. In Quran, his name is Isa. But in English, we called him Jesus. So he said, what Jesus said, I am a God's slave. Gave me a knowledge and the books that belongs to a prophet, that God learned me everything about these books. آتاني الكتاب وجعل نبيا. He gave me a knowledge about these books that belongs to a God. It's Torah, and the book, the holy book that belongs to a Christian called Injil. But I don't know what's the English called, but in Arabic called Injil. وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت. I've been blessed. Wherever I walk, wherever I go, I've been blessed by a God. وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا. And he ordered, that means Jesus said that God ordered me while I'm still alive, I must pray every day. I must pray every day. والسلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت. It means that peace is on me when I born and when I die. Pieces on me from the God. Pieces on me. That means the God protecting him from he live until he die. Since he born until he die, he's under the God's protecting. ذلك عيسى ابن مريم. The God said that is the Jesus. That is the real Jesus. The prophet named Jesus or Isa. Isa, son of Maryam, not son of man, because he doesn't have a father. He have only a mother. Some people will think like, did Maryam have a kid from the angel that I start talking about it? No, the angel just came and told her, you will have a kid. He just sent a message to her. He didn't do anything else. He sent a message, then he left. So that God said, ذلك عيسى ابن مريم قول الحق الذي فيه يمترون. Means people start making this different. Who that truly he is. ما كان لله أن يتخذ من ولد سبحانه إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون. It means that God will never have any kids. ما كان لله يتخذ من ولد سبحانه. It means that God will never have a kids. إذا قضى أمرا, if he ordered something, فإنما يقول له كن فيكون. It means when he says something, be like this, it be. Nothing impossible. That's why he told Jesus to be born with no man, only a mother, and that Jesus just raised in a single mother. So every time we hear the man, son of man, But only Jesus or Isa. The Quran said, son of Maryam, son of woman, son of lady, not son of man. Why? Because he doesn't have a father, but he have a mother. So he is son of his mother. Isa ibn Maryam. It means Jesus, son of Maryam. And the God said so many things about those people who think that a God might have a kid, might have a son or daughter. Because not only Christians said that God have a kids. There are some other people believe that the angels, their father is the God, and the God told them they're not. They're just his slave. They're just a slave. The God is alone. What did the God say? قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Tell them that there's only one God. One God, a single God. 2, 3, 4, 10,000? No. Only one. Allah Samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. It means he haven't born. He doesn't have a parents. Wa lam yulad. It means he haven't even born. I mean, he don't give a birth. And he don't have a wife even. So the God said, if he doesn't have a wife, how could he have a son? So he was like asking a Christians, if you do believe Jesus is his mother, is son of a God, then how did the God marry? Did the God married and gave a boy to a woman? So the God said, there is only one God. ما كان لله أن يتخذ من ولد سبحانه. The God will never have a boy. He will never choose anything to be his son. If he wants, he can. Nothing is impossible for a God. He can have a son if he wants, but he don't want it. He doesn't even choose the wife. So how would he even choose a son without choosing a wife? If there is a wife, that means there is a two God. That means there is a two God. But there's only one God, he said. One God. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. That's what you hear so many times from every Muslims. What do they say? La ilaha illallah. What does that mean? There is no God but Allah. Jews, I don't know if they love Jesus. I think they hate him. But Christians, all of Christians, they love Jesus. That's good. If you love Jesus, that's good. Because even a Muslim, I do love Jesus. Even a Muslim, every Muslim in the world, he loved Jesus. And even the God ordered us to respect him. He is a good man. Jesus, you must love him. Because he's the prophet man. He's a messenger. We all must respect him. So we've known the story when he was a child. What did Islam told us after he grew up and passed the teenage? What did happen? The God said, I will show you now. What did the God say? The God said, ورسولا إلى بني إسرائيل أني قد جئتكم بآية من ربكم. It means there is a messenger to Jews. The God sent a messenger to them. That's a Christian. That's Jesus, Isa. He sent him to those Jews. I brought something from the God. I came here to brought something from the God. It's like a knowledge or a miracle. I brought a miracle from your God. أخلق لكم من الطين كهيئة الطير. I bring sand with water, then I mixed it, I make it looks like a bird. And then what is it? فأنفخ فيه فيكون طيرا بإذن. That means I can make this thing looks like a bird, and then it turned to a real bird. It's not a magic. It's like imagination that we imagine that this thing is a bird while it's not a real bird. It's like just an imagination. But this is a real bird. He tells you that I turn it to a real bird. It's not a fake. It's not imagination. It is a real bird. Why this time is real? Because this is not from the humans. It's not from what they call a devils, demons, ghosts. No, it's from the God order. When the God say be like this, it become like this. Nothing is impossible for him. So that Jesus said, أني أخلق لكم من الطين كهيئة الطير فأنفخ فيه فيكون طيرا بإذن الله. That means I bring a sand with the water, I mixed it and I make it look like a bird, and then it will become a bird by the God's order. What else did he say? وأبره الأكمه والأبرص وأحيي الموتى بإذن الله. That means those who blind people cannot hear, cannot speak, I can let them have it. If he's blind, I can let him see. If he can't hear, I can let him hear. If his nose doesn't work, I can let him work. If he can't speak, I can let him speak. It's like a heal. I can heal you all by the God's order. If you lost your arm, I can let you have another arm. If you've lost your eyes, I can let you have another eye by the God's order. It's not only for me. It's not something that I've got by myself. It's a gift from the God. But why did he give it to me? So you can believe him. Don't believe that it's all come from me only because I want it. It's because from the God. He gave it to me, these miracles, so I can show you what can I do. And when you see this, you will think, if this human can make something like this, what about the God? What he can make? He can make more than this, more than we could imagination. What else did he say? وأنبئكم بما تأكلون وما تدخرون في بيوتكم. It means there's something you believe that you must never eat it. Something you can eat it. But I can tell you what the God wants you to have. What the God let you eat. Because in Islam, the pig, you know the pig, you can't eat it. In Islam said you can't eat it. But the meat, because Indian people said we cannot eat the meat because they think that cow or ox is like a god from them, or buffalo, so they cannot eat the meat. But the Islam told us you can eat the meat. So that's what Jesus came. He told them what the God gave you a freedom to eat, but there's something you must never eat it because the God doesn't want you. You have to obey the God whatever He said. All right. إن في ذلك لآية لكم إن كنتم مؤمنين. It means these all are miracles for you. I brought the miracles from the God. It's all for you, so you can believe in Him. Don't believe that I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever the God wants. If the God doesn't want me to heal people, I will never be able to heal people. It's only by the God order. That's what He wanted to tell the people. ومصدق لما بين يديه من التوراة. Jews had a book named Torah from the prophets before Jesus arrived. وَلِأُحِلَّ لَكُمْ بَعْضَ الَّذِي حُرِّمَ. There is something that there is something that you believe we can't do this, but I am here to tell you, you are free to do it. The God tell you if you want to do it. It's fine. وَجِئْتُكُمْ بِآيَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُونِ. That's what Jesus said. وَجِئْتُكُمْ بِآيَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُونِ. It means I brought you something. I brought you something from God. It's a miracle from my God. So follow me and obey. Follow me and obey. إِنَّ اللَّهَ رَبِّي وَرَبُّكُمْ فَاعْبُدُوهُ هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ. It means that Jesus, what did he say? That God, his name is Allah. He is my God and yours. He's my God. He didn't say he's my father. He said he is my God and yours. Not only my God, he's your God too. So obey him and believe in him. This is the right way. And what did the God say? فَلَمَّا أَحَسَّ عِيسَى مِنْهُمُ الْكُفْرَ قَالَ مَنْ أَنصَارِي إِلَى اللَّهِ. It means when the Jesus felt that they didn't believe in him, he was like, he was like, I'm alone. I need a help. Who can give me a hand? What did the God say? قال الحواريون نحن أنصار الله آمنا بالله واشهد بأننا مسلمون. It means the people who believed, and not everyone didn't believe him. Some people believed and some people didn't. But most of them, most of the people, they didn't believe him. There's less people believed in him. That they believed what everything he said. They told him, "We will give you our hand. We are your followers. We will follow you. Wherever you go, we are right behind you. We will help you. We will protect you. We are Muslims." That's what the God said. فَاشْهَدْ بِأَنَّنَا مُسْلِمُونَ. It means, what did they say? They said, you saw us now? We are Muslims. We followed you. So what does that mean? That means even Jesus is a Muslim. That's what the God said. All those old prophets, even before the prophet that the Islam said, the Islam said the last prophet that arrived, his name is Muhammad. Even people before him, there was so many people, Muslims. All the prophets, even Jesus, is a Muslim. That's what the God said. Because what's the religions called? What the God called the religion? Islam. The name didn't came from us. The name came from the God. And then, what did the God say? إذ قال الله يا عيسى إني متوفيك ورافعك إلي ومطهرك من الذين كفروا وجاعل الذين اتبعوك فوق الذين كفروا إلى يوم القيامة. It means the God said that he will protect you. The God said he will protect Jesus. What did Jesus say when he was a child? He told the people when he was a child, God peace on me from my born until I die. That means that God didn't forget it. The God don't forget anything. He never forget anything. The God want to protect him. So what did the God did? The God told Jesus, I will rise you, not the strength or the level. No, I will take your body up into the sky. So that God will protect him from the human. They said, Jews, that we killed Jesus. We've slain him. It's like we put him on the top and we've burned him and we've made him suffer. We've killed him. We've sold our eyes. We know that is a Jesus. But the God said, that's what? That's not Jesus. The God took Jesus. Jesus is still alive. He's not dead. Not dead yet. And the Jews said, no, we killed him. The God told, no, we didn't kill him. A man that looks like him. There is a man who looks like Jesus. They thought he is a Jesus, so they killed him. So what did the Islam believe? What did the Muslim believe? What do I believe? Jesus is still alive. Jesus, he's still alive. Until this day, he's yet still alive. And he will come again. And he will come again. Jews said that Jesus will rise again, will rise. The real one will come again someday. They are right about this. But they didn't know Jesus that came before, he's already that man. That man that Jesus already that arrived before, they are one. They are one. That Jesus that just rise, that will rise in the future, he rise before. But they didn't believe him. But they will believe him. They will believe him. The real Jesus will rise and will show people what he can do. So we can prove people that I've been alive before. It's not like I was just born. I was alive. From all those years. 2,000 years, that's what Christians said, that Jesus born before 2,000 years old. 2,000 years before. And that Jesus will rise again. That's what the Islam told us. He will rise again, will show people what he really is. And I'm going to tell you the secret. Most of people don't know about it. Even most of Muslims don't know about it. Jesus' soul, his soul, is up. That God took his soul. But where is his body? So if he took his soul, where is his body? I do know where is Jesus' body. Jesus' body is still on earth. Jesus' body is still on earth. And if you want me to tell you where is the Jesus body, in the next video I will show you where exactly is his body. He's not dead. He just fell to sleep. He's not dead. He fell to sleep. His soul, the God took his soul, but his body still on earth. And I do know where his body really is. Exactly. And if you want me to tell you, I will tell you in the next video. Thank you again everyone so much for watching this video. And if you want to see me again, I'll be ready in the next video. If you have any question, just comment in my video and I will answer all of your questions in the next video. So peace.